Hello everyone, I'm Kamal Noori and here is Remote Sense Geosciences channel. Today we want to talk about Landsat Series Satellite. Let's start. This slide is showing activity history of Landsat Series Satellite. For example, we can see Landsat 1 1972 to 1978, or Landsat 2 from 1975 to 1982, or Landsat 9 start in 2021. Landsat Vision Imaging the Earth's Science 1970-1972. For example, we can see through avalanche or St. Helens Mountain in Washington or Dubai. What is this slide? Landsat satellite characteristics. This slide is showing common characteristics of Landsat satellites. For example, polar orbit or sun-synchronous orbit, and SOAS equal 185 kilometers, or LEO orbit, low Earth orbit. Landsat series or LEO orbit, or Earth observation satellite. Landsat series or Earth observation satellites. This slide is showing Landsat receiving station. For example, Riyadh or Islamabad or Hyderabad. This slide is showing Landsat satellite features. This table is showing features of Landsat series. On the left, we can see a spacecraft, for example, Landsat 1, Landsat 2 to Landsat number 9. Next column, activity time. For example, for Landsat 1, July 1972 to January 78. And next column is showing altitude or height in kilometers. For example, for Landsat 1, altitude equal 918 kilometers. And next, orbit inclination. For example, for Landsat 1, orbit inclination equal 99 degrees. And next, orbital period in minutes. In Landsat 1, this time is 103. And next column, repeat cycle or temporal resolution. Days. 18 days for Landsat 1. And next column is showing sensors. For example, for Landsat 1, MSS or multispectral scanner, 4 bands and RBD sensor or 3 bonds. Landsat 2, Landsat 3 to Landsat 9 activity time is started in September 2021. Altitude equal 705 and orbit inclination 98.2 and orbital period in minutes 99 and repeated cycle in day 16 and sensors OLI with 9 bonds and TIR with 2 bonds. And this slide a specification of 3 Landsat satellite sensors. AMSS for Landsat number 1 to Landsat 5 and part B TM or thematic mapper for Landsat 4 to Landsat 5 and C part C ETM plus means enhancement thematic mapper plus sensor for L7 or Landsat number 7. Note, OLI is a push-broom or linear type sensor with a 4-mirror telescope and 20-bit quantization. This table is showing bond number, spectral range in micrometers, grand resolution or spatial resolution in meters, and number of scan lines and quantization and image size in kilometers. And this is the comparison table of Landsat 5 and 7 specification. On the left, Landsat 7 or Landsat L7 and on the right, Landsat 5. Bond number, spectral range, grand resolution are compared with Landsat 5 and Landsat 7. Bond number, spectral range, and grand resolution or spatial resolution. This slide is schematic picture of Landsat 8. Landsat 8 acquired about 714 scenes a day on the World View Reference System 2 or WRS2 path-through system. This SWAS overlap or side lap varying from 7% at the equator to a maximum of approximately 85% at extreme latitude. A Landsat 8 scene size is 185 kilometers by 180 kilometers or 114 miles by 120 miles. Landsat 8 has 2 advanced sensors, OLI and TIR. So OLI and TIR are two advanced sensors of Landsat 8 and Landsat 9. Landsat 9 launched on September 27, 2021 at 1:20 p.m. The instruments onboard Landsat 9 are improved replica of those correctly collecting data onboard Landsat 8. The satellite carries two SINS instruments: the Operational Land Imager 2 (OLI-2) and the Thermal Infrared Sensor 2 (TIRSA-2). The OLI-2 captures observation of the Earth's surface in visible, near-infrared, and short-wave infrared bands, and TIRS-2 measures thermal infrared radiation or heat emitted from the Earth's surface. Both OLI and TIRS have a 5-year mission design life, although the spacecraft has 10 plus years of consumable from NASA. This data from NASA. This slide is showing Operational Land Imager or OLI spectral bands sensor of L8 and L9, Landsat number 8 and Landsat number 9. On the left, spectral band, next description, wavelengths, and grand resolution or spatial resolution. Band number 1, UV to blue, wavelengths 0.433 to 0.453 micrometers, and grand resolution 30 meters. And band number 9, description, cells, wavelengths 1.360 to 1.390 micrometers, and grand resolution 13 meters. And this slide is showing thermal infrared or TIR spectral bands sensor of L8 and L9, band number 10 and band number 11. Description: TIR wavelengths 10.6 to 11.2, 10.6 to 11.2, grand resolution 100 meters. This slide, the central wavelengths of L8 band. Band number B1 to B11, spectral range UV to blue to TIR or thermal infrared, and central wavelengths in micron 0.443 to 20 micron. And this slide, comparison table of Landsat 7 and Landsat 8 or 9 specification. On the left, Landsat 7 ETM plus bands in micrometer, and on the right, Landsat 8 OLI and TIR bands micrometers. Band number 1, band number 2, band number 8. You can see this specification and comparison Landsat 7 to Landsat 8 or 9. And this chart, comparison chart of Landsat 7 and Landsat 8 or 9 wavelengths. Horizontal axis is showing wavelengths in nanometers, and vertical is atmospheric transmission. On the below, L7 or ETM plus, and top OLI or TIRS, Landsat 9 and Landsat 8. and this image NIR or V5 image of Landsat 8. Note, vegetation area has lighter pixel. Vegetation area has high reflectance in NIR region or B5 of Landsat 8. So vegetation area has lighter pixel. And this slide B9 or Shiraz image of Landsat 8. Cloud area has lighter pixel. OLI provides two new spectral bands, one tailored especially for detecting Shiraz cloud B9 and the other for coastal zone observation, band number B1. Lighter pixel is cloud because in B9 Shiraz pixel has high reflectance. And this is like B1 and B5 images of Landsat 8, Lavan Island, Persian Gulf, south of Iran. On the left, B1 image of B1 image of L8, Lavan Island, and on the right, B5 image of L. And this slide, TIR or thermal infrared or B10 image of Landsat 8. Note, warmer area are seen brighter. In B10 or TIR, the pixel has warmer, has high reflectance. So in this slide, lighter or brighter pixel is our warmer pixel or warmer area. And final slide of this session, natural color of Electoral Island, the Bahamas, as seen by Landsat 9 on January 18, 2022. Between Landsat 8 and Landsat 9, the Landsat program delivers complete coverage of the Earth's surface every 8 days. Many thanks for your attention. We succeed.